Anytime you see me warning someone, I'm not interested with whether you are going to get it or not. Me, I say it. A few days here, I said a statement. I warned our upcoming young man in the nation. And I told him, go with God. See what has happened today. Because you see, the problem of influence begins to talk to you before God. This is a problem of influence. Influence has a way of talking to you without God. Influence is very dangerous. I know I have a lot of influence, not only in Kenya, but in the world. I can say things and they are picked. You see, the minute you now become a creature of saying, you begin to you speak out of your influence, not God. But you see, as many as are led by influence, as many that are led by the Spirit. So what is the difference? The problem now is when you are influential and still allow the Spirit to lead you. This is where people fail. And this is what I was warning our brother. I told you, see this influence you're getting, be led by the Spirit. Now when people come and tell you, when do you kusema huko? And then you enter there and realize you are not the one to say. And Satan wanted you there to kill you because you are not sensitive in the Spirit. Let me tell you, when you begin to notice deposits of influence, you must be very careful who you associate with. Don't be advised by fools. Influence. You must know according to this thing. Does that mean because 1 million people are showing support, does it mean I should register a party? Is that God? If it's God, go ahead. But if you registered because of the influence backing you, men have a tendency of letting you go. Oh, when you are young, you don't know. Oh, I see them coming here, many of them, and saying, Papa. In my head, they don't know. When I hear that name, I replace it with type of fish. Papa, the Lord has sent me here to serve. I say, So you're the one that said it. Okay. I ignore you for 1 year. Because it's not me. If the Lord sent you, it means whatever you meet, you should stay. So I ignore you. And I'm seeing you, but I will not see you. But I'm seeing you. But you said the Lord sent you. The Lord. When they come, shikamo muhubiri, ni mimi wako CW. Ningependa kusema, nimetumwa na Mungu. Siku ya leo nikuje, nikusaidie kuhubiri. Ni mimi mtoto wako, James Mwangi. Asante. 2 weeks later. What happened? What changed? The season. My season. I'm growing. Do you want to know one of the signs that you will not become anything? You choose everything. You want to know you will not become anything? You choose everything. You don't have the discipline of staying even when you are losing and God called you for it. You don't have that discipline. I have learned to stay when I've lost everything. Jehovah has bared me witness. I've lost it all. But you see, I began without anything. And so I plan to live with nothing. So I don't meet leaders and it perplexes me. The message is the same despite the listener. The message is the same. You need to ask them where we have come from. Umewakata huko. And what shocks me is that when God really sends you, no one takes offense. If God really sends you, are you really getting it? I'm like, Offense, right? Offense, offense. When God sends you, no one takes offense. Eventually, they know that at the end of it all, you are saying the truth. Even if they will never tell you. They're like, that's what I was saying today. Then I saw people say, hey, no, yo. Who is this one? Because Jesus sent you. You are not manipulating anything. You are flowing. There is no, what do you call it? Congregation I'm afraid to talk to. Put me among lawyers. You will know he's the high advocate. That I write to you that you see not, but if you do, we have an advocate. Put me among lawyers. All I need to do is to invoke that spirit. I say, oh my God, let the advocate side of you. I am standing before lawyers. Can you, great judge, can you, master? When I stand before judge, I know he's the judge. He's a just judge. I invoke that side of him. When I stand before strong men, I know he's a chief cornerstone. I invoke it. I know. When I stand before military and policemen, I know he's the Lord of hosts. All I need to do is to invoke all those sides of God. So when I stand before rich men, I know he owns cattle on 1,000 hills. Nothing moves me. When I stand before president, I know he's the King of kings. I know Jesus. Do you? Unfortunately, young people, we want what we have not matured for. So God has to allow Satan to do his work. So when he came, he tried. And the product fell. So Jesus now comes in hope to save this product and put it back again. Go and study the teaching that I did in Numa. You will understand. And the product was brought back to paradise. And there was only one statement. Choose again. This time round, if you still choose that tree, he can't do anything. Because the Bible says there is no longer a sacrifice left. There is no third choosing. This is your second and last choice. How you will die. He is not coming back to Hades. He only came to take keys. There are no more keys in Sheol. So how you will die now is finished for you.